once again for the second time. Notice that second is an S. It's the S show, so it's S time. Not quite S time, but it's time for the S's to do some S talk. Spotey, Spidey, and Slim back again. Black Box Productions, produced by Cliche 93 TV, and we come here to pop our she Naini. What it do to my brethren?
What's going on, man? Shabbat shalom to all my Hebrew Israelites, man. All praises to the Most High. What's going on, y'all?
Blessings upon
Shalom. Just chilling, man. You already know. Yeah, all praise to the Most High.
I know.
Yes, sir. Talk to me, Spider.
What's on your mind? I appreciate having this. For those who, I'm going to just tell on myself a little bit. I got a bit of OCD. Synchronism is big for me. So the more royal-looking chairs that my comrades are sitting in, me believing just based on synchronism, the fact that we are a trio, and my experience and my time being around a little longer than them, it just made sense for me to sit in the middle, them to sit on the sides. We don't have three of the same type of chairs that we feel comfortable in. So the one that wanted odd, I feel like I should sit in the odd chair. Then we have this one mic. This is the only thing that's lacking in quality around here, right? And I just feel like it should be synchronized. So they have the quality mics that we have not quite got three of. So we are synchronized. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that. And remember last week the homie was way high up. We all on an equal plane, man. But I'm glad to be here on the S show, having S talk with my partners Spotey and Slim.
Man, likewise, man. Stop lying to the people and keep it real. You was just hating on me. You said it in the last episode, man. This is the last time you gonna be in the middle. You gonna be seeing higher than that.
Was kind of elevated.
You know what I mean? I gotta continue to elevate, man. But I'm gonna jump right into it, man. You've been going viral for the last 24 hours, or maybe even a little longer. Our brother wasn't here with us, but it was me, you, Scrap. We had we went over to American Cholos, his podcast. He welcomed us with open arms over there and whatnot. And if I must say, some of the topics, you know what I'm saying, was very uncomfortable, but it got, I wouldn't say heated, but we was definitely disagreeing in a lot of things.
Uncomfortable conversation?
Absolutely, coming soon. But you had a viral moment where a lot of people don't know if they didn't see it, or I don't know if he cut it out or they showed it, but you ended up getting up, walking out, and leaving. Can you touch on that a little bit? Or
of course. Okay. Thanks to you, man. This new venture I'm doing, the Black Box 2.0, in collaboration with Cliche 93 TV, my brother, my business partner, my investor, Big Scrap. For those that know, you know, we've been moving. So I've been trying to develop content that is, quality. So that's why I reached out to you and Slim to come join me for some type of rendition of something that we can build upon. You, off top, had an interest in having a dialogue with American Cholo. I am not very aware of American Cholo's content. I've been on this platform before because Mr. Criminal said crossed me up in some racial shit with the black and the brown. I was generally aware of American Cholo's name, so I thought he was somewhat of a staple in their community. So I wanted someone on their side to have this conversation with me immediately while Mr. Criminal was on that bullshit. So I reached out to American Cholo. He was gracious enough to tap in with me. And instead of him pulling up on me, he invited me to pull up on him. So I pulled up on him. We had what I consider a healthy conversation. And ever since then, we've been super cool. It's been probably almost a year. So when you reached out to me and was like, hey, man, I want to holler at American Cholo, I don't know if you had saw that content or you were just putting it out there. I utilized my rapport with him to arrange that not only meeting, but the podcast. I was all with it. I know you're a Hebrew Israelite. I know you're somewhat militant, if not extremely militant, at least for a Crip. But, you did very well with handling some of the more uncomfortable conversation. However, I got the perspective that every time I tried to express myself, he would get extremely comical, laugh me off, cut me off, and things of that nature. And I wasn't trying to be combative or debate him. I just wanted to express my perspective on the subjects that you and he were speaking. And it got to a point, I forget exactly what we were talking about. I think it was my perspective on tacos and my analogy of tacos and hip hop being the same. And he just was being very facetious, and he said something about, he called me a dick. and reached out to touch my wrist, and that shit just threw my whole equilibrium off. So dicks, men touching you,
What's
that
the profanity.
my yeah. I'm trying to do my best. Appreciate that, Keyway. To him, he called me a D, and he was being very friendly with it. And I know that's a different style, different culture, his approach.
Yeah.
But in the midst of being irritated, almost offended by what you're hearing, and someone reaching over physically, calling you a D, and being on camera, trying to make sure you're being appropriate to all things that you're accountable to. I said, let me remove myself, because I was very confused at what was going on at that moment. And I think his tequila consumption probably aided or added to that.